Hi, my name is Walter Bynum. I'm reaching out to you guys right now from Canton, Georgia, originally from New York. I'm on a quest right now. It's going to take me about 12 weeks. It's going to be my first bodybuilding show. It's all natural show as well. I did a couple of physique shows. I won first place in those. And I also have done powerlifting, set 2 national records. I have a chest of 45 inches and 3/4. Neck 15 and an eighth. Biceps 16th and 1/18. Quads 24 inches, waist 33 inches. My weight right now is 194 pounds, standing at a mean 5'9" inches flat. I grew up first of all, I was born in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I moved from Pennsylvania to New York at the age of 7. Man, was that crazy. I mean, it was a little bit ghetto down in Philly. I like that type of thing. And then also, when I moved to New York, I was young. So I always thought that I was from Philly originally. But growing up in New York changed my life completely. I remember the first time I went inside a store and I asked the lady, "Do you have any pop?" And everybody looked at me funny. Everybody. And they started laughing at the counter. I said, "It's not pop, it's called soda." Took me by surprise. Growing up for me is you either knew how to fight or you played some sports or you played music. Me, I grew up at 109 pounds in 11th grade and 112 pounds as a senior. There's nothing like being a skinny guy just with long arms and long legs. Didn't work out for me. Some of my favorite things from when I was growing up was the sleepovers. You know, like sometimes you didn't think your parents were gonna let you sleep over your friend's house. At the last second, you guys come up with a scheme at school. And next thing you know, you get the piece of paper and it says, "Hey, listen, I'm allowed to ride this bus." And your parents have to sign it and you get to show it to your teachers. I didn't really have a lot of inspiration growing up when I was a kid. It pretty much do for yourself, you know. Only had myself to worry about. I have 2 older sisters, 1 little brother. But you know, when we were growing up, it wasn't like, "Hey, this person's crazy" or whatever, or there's someone to follow after, because it wasn't like that where I'm from. Pretty much the only person that I did look up to, not in my youth, pretty much when I turned like a teenager, was Jay-Z. And just the life experiences, and you know, I can relate to a lot of things he's been through. I don't rap, but you know what? I definitely could relate to him a lot. He kept it 100, that's what we call it, and I really liked it. There was a point in my time in life where things got a little bit crazy, and I started lifting weights. Yeah, I started lifting weights. I was skinny, but I thought I was strong. Dropped weights on my chest before trying to impress girls coming into the gym. I think I took a break for a couple of years. Then I got to the age where I was like, you know what? All right, time to start working out. So all I did was push-ups and pull-ups. So my back's really strong. I get a 450 deadlift, and my back was strong all from doing pull-ups. Me and my buddies would hit 10 clips all day. 10 clips are 10 reps, and we do that for an hour straight, back to back to back to back. In the middle of doing pull-ups, we did push-ups. There's a lot of things I'm doing different that a lot of people aren't used to do. From New York, I'm used to hustling. So what I did was take that to another level. I used my life experiences in New York and being on the streets and doing certain different things that, are unheard of, or yes, you have heard of them. But I took that mentality and focused it on something better, which was training people. I really got inspired from Jillian Michaels. One day I watched The Biggest Loser. Made me cry. At first, my first impression was, hey, you can make a lot of money out of personal training. And then I realized that wasn't working. No, this is the wrong way. Because as soon as people can feed off your intentions on what you have planned for them, whether you're just trying to get through a session, you're just trying to work them out, and get it over with and get paid. It never worked. First couple of years, I trained people. I was training for $5, $10. Then even charging people $10. At the end of the week, they still didn't have the money because they didn't take me serious, because I was the type of person who would talk prices on the street. You never talk business with someone, especially if it's important, it's money and it's your livelihood, on the street, because then they take advantage of you, and they see how bad that you want it. Which brings me to my next person. Once I moved down to Atlanta, Georgia, where I'm at right now, I met a guy. He saw me. He said, "This guy's really motivating," and he got me a job at the gym of Buckhead. Excuse me while I take a water break. And that's just flavored water. And so I worked at Jim Buckhead for a couple of years, and he got me an interview at Georgia Tech as a boxing instructor. So I currently work there still right now. I'm also a manager at a gym right now, Anytime Fitness. A little bit about my mom and my dad, pretty much, here and there. They're good. Well, my mom's good now, but growing up, she wasn't always there. But there was reasons why she wasn't there. My dad, he was just a nut. He was always like, this isn't working, or just very violent at times. It was rough, but you know what? When I wake up every single day, I don't say, hey, you know what? This guy did this, so I'm gonna act a certain way. I'm gonna hold this against someone else. When I'm trying to help people, especially in training, I go to the point as, I want to reach this person. How can I affect them? Some people don't always train to get results. Some people, you're also hired to be a therapist. Some people don't understand that. But when you open up your avenues as far as nutrition, passion, motivation, people really look at you different, and they can feed off that energy. If you come to the gym one day and you're aggravated, they can feel that. It causes negative results. I get up every day, just to motivate people. I wake up at 4:30, 4:45, train first client at 5 o'clock. And I just go till 8 o'clock. Then I gotta go to the gym where I manage and smile and be friendly with everybody. That's what I want to do, and train clients at the same time. The most recent things that I just been through. Well, this year, I placed first place in a physique show. I had a good coach, Chris Ketchum. And what happened was, got first. We looked really good. We didn't win the overall. We didn't win the pro card. So in November, we said we're going through it. I worked through my birthday, sacrificed that. People think it's not a big deal, but when you can't eat, even on your birthday, it's rough. It's really rough. Well, you can eat, but the food you're eating, and I was going through carb depletion, is really, really tough. But I did the show. I came in bigger, leaner, and I took fourth. Very frustrating. So going back to the drawing board, to do bodybuilding April 9th. I'm looking to take over. But I'm just passionate and I'm focused. There's some things that, that I don't want to do, but I will do anyway, just so I can accomplish that goal in my field. When people see you doing it, they say, wow, not only does he talk about it, but he does it. And when people can see that and they can witness it, and they see you eating the food and you're drained, you're tired, you're short of breath, because all that happens from taking in less carbs and upping your protein. It does happen. You become weak weaker and weaker and weaker. And the first place you start seeing weight go is in your face, and you look like the Walking Dead, literally. But you know what? Like they say in competing, the worse you feel, the better you look. As far as training, I got a trainer. Every trainer has a trainer, so I don't do anything by myself. I can work it by myself really hard. I have a coach, Kevin Smith, and he trains me hard. So a lot of shoulders, a lot of chest, and every time we're working out, he's in my ear. He's saying they don't just hand out pro cards, they don't just give out trophies. And you're thinking that in your head the whole entire time you're working out. He's like, I got to keep pushing it. I got to keep pushing it. I'm taking a couple of different weight isolates. There's none in specific right now. As far as dieting, use jasmine rice, red potatoes, cream of rice. These carbs are fast carbs. And then I have refeed days, of course, where I'm trying to get up to 400 grams of carbs on leg day, which is once a week. And to tell you the truth, through this whole process, I really don't sleep too much. I've always had insomnia, I also have epilepsy, but I don't keep that from keeping me from doing my job. I wake up and it's like I'm tired at maybe like 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, I'm tired. Come 4 o'clock, I'm ready to go. It's just like my passion moves me. And that's pretty much my quest. So I'm get ready for this competition, train some shoulders today, did chest yesterday. And see, the thing about it is my coach is lifting. The other day he put on 325, so he put 275 on for me. It's like I'm chasing him. I mean, if you want to get results, you're going to work out with someone who's better than you. You never want to be with the person who does less unless you're motivating that person. If you're motivating that person, yes, but when it comes to your time to do your lifts, you have to do what you can do and take it to the next level. All right, thanks. Walter Bynum, flex it,